Verbs like gustar. Okay, don't forget that verbs like gustar, they have, first of all, me, te, le, nos, os, les. Okay? That's going to come first. And then after it is going to be the verb like gustar. And it's just going to be gusta or gustan. And the way you look at these is that the me, te, le, nos, les is going to be who it is that does the liking. Who likes pizza? And then this blank is going to be what do they like? Well, let's just say something instead of pizza. They like. Okay, so I kind of consider them like two verbs. They're not. These are indirect object pronouns, the me, te, le, nos, les, but I like to think of them like verbs. So I need to know who it is that's doing the liking so that I can make my choice for the indirect object pronoun. And then the second thing is what it is that they're liking, and it's really the thing that's doing the pleasing to the other person. Okay? So if I say, I like pizza, for instance, me gusta la pizza. So let's just say I knew that the subject was I, okay? That's why it's me, because I am the one that is being pleased by the pizza, if you will. And then gusta is the pizza doing the pleasing, okay? The pizza's yummy, makes me happy, so pizza is doing the gusta, and since pizza is singular, on a normal verb chart, it ends in a, and on a plural verb chart, it would end in on. So pizza is singular here, no s, which is why it's going to end in a there, gusta, okay? So the things that are always going to be gusta versus gustan, it's going to be gusta if it is a singular thing or an infinitive right after the blank, okay? And it's going to be gustan if it is plural. Something plural that makes me happy, all right? So let's fill this bad boy out. My strong suggestion for this last test that y'all took and for right now is that you do it this way. Go through and fill out just the first blanks first, okay? And that way you're focusing just on the subject, like who it is that's liking something. And then you can go back and say what is pleasing them, okay? So, a mis padres, so that's two people, doesn't include the word yo or nosotros, so it's les. Next one, a mis hermanos. This is kind of hard because it's right there at the end, people missed it. But to me and my brother, so that would be nos. También a nosotros, again it's nosotros, so it'd be si. A mis hermanos y a mí, again that's nosotros. A mí, that would be me. Pero a ellos, that's plural and doesn't include the word yo. A mis padres, again that's plural and doesn't include the word yo. Pero también blank. So the subject hasn't changed, so I'm going to put they again. Oops. And then a ti indicates that I'm talking to you, which would be e. Okay? So I didn't have any a there, by the way. Did y'all see that? No le. All right. Now I'm going to go back in and I'm going to fill out the second part. So what is it that so-and-so likes to do? Correr. That is an infinitive, so it's going to be gusta. This one, infinitive, gusta. This one, infinitive, gusta. If you're bored right now, I'm so sorry. This one, singular, gusta. This one, el pescado, singular, gusta. This one, las hamburguesas, plural, gustan. The next one, comer ensaladas. They don't like salads, they like to eat salads. And this is an infinitive. Stay focused. So it'd be be again. Last one, again, infinitive, so it'd be be. Okay, so that's how you fill that out. All right, so now we're talking about vocabulary. Straight up vocabulary, definitely study it. Un pintor usa un pincel y una paleta para pintar. Painter uses a paintbrush and a palette to paint. Yes, they do. That is cierto. Una pintura, a painting, contains flowers or food, is called still life. Yes, it is cierto. Paintings that are abstract are easier to interpret than realistic paintings. That's a big fat false. I don't understand half of what Picasso or Dali did. So falso or F. Sorry, that's what I've been doing, right? Falso. Okay. A painting that is made on the wall is called a mural. Cierto. When a painter paints himself, it's called foreground. No. The foreground is in this picture with the sun in the background and Billy standing up here at the front with flowers or a small baby held by the head. Who knows what that picture is of? The sun in the background, that's the background, el fondo, and Billy is up here in el primer plano, the foreground. Okay. Una artista trabaja en su taller. An artist works in their workshop. Cierto. Un retrato es una pintura de una persona. A portrait is a painting of a person. That's true. Cierto. Okay. Write in Spanish describing what artist listed was famous for. I already said that this isn't going to be on your test, but let's just review it. Picasso, abstract, blue period, and cubism. Okay. Kahlo painted herself. Autorretratos. And the unibrow, as I have named it, uniceja, which I think is a made-up phrase, but you cannot find the word for monobrow online. Velázquez was realist. He was classical with his artistry. He painted a lot of royalty. Botero, los gruesos, the chubbies, the fatties. He did not actually paint fat people. That's just how he paints. He's still alive, by the way, only one that's still alive. That's just how he paints, but that's what they look like. Rivera painted the Mexican people. Dali was definitely surrealist. Now, both Dali and Picasso are abstract artists, right? Because you can't just look at it and know exactly what it's about immediately necessarily. But they're different kinds, right? This guy does cubism. This guy just does like the surrealist paintings, which are like, you know, melting clocks and dripping people's faces. And he did a lot of the double view stuff where it's like, is it a beach or is it a wine glass or is it a person's face or is it a dog or is it rocks or whatever. So that's kind of the difference between those two. Now let's go ahead and move on to the last two sections. Okay, let's see if we can get this done. I'll have to make a fourth video. Okay, so I've got Sarah and Estar. Don't forget the regular rules of Sarah and Estar, doctor in place. I'm not going to review you on them. You can check them out in your notes. But the newer stuff that you need to know is that Sarah goes with an event, okay? And the difference between Sarah and Estar for an adjective mean basically you are always this way or you are particularly this way today. So if I'm going to say you're cute today, you look cute today, I'm going to use Estar because it's kind of like a temporary condition of you look cute today. And you're going to see a word like hoy that will indicate that it's a temporary thing. So, el teatro está cerrado. This theater is closed. The actors are already there. So están, again, allí is a directional word. So I can remember that it would be estar with direction. The homecoming dance is, the homecoming dance is in the gymnasium and the cafeteria. They are nervous. Moving along. Amelia está, she's very cute today. El retrato es, I'm just describing something, so that is a characteristic, ser. Mucha gente están o está sentada en el teatro. A lot of people are seated in the theater. I'm writing really large. The work is Argentinian. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. The work is Argentinian, so es Argentina. That's origin. Ya son, that's time. Las 7:30, 7:30. And las reseñas del espectáculo son buenas. I can't even remember what that is. Review, I think. The reviews of the show are good. So anyway, the point here is I see buenos, and that's a descriptor word, so it's going to be ser. Okay, sorry about the vocabulary. I just reused the review from last year's final exam. All right, past participles. So we are doing actual past participles here and not the present perfect, which has the as, and all that stuff. Y'all learned that last year. We're not using it right now. But I am still doing the same thing with the verb. So I'm going to remove the AR or ER or IR ending, and I'm going to add ADO for AR verbs or EDO for ER/IR verbs. And there are some irregulars. So here they are, abierto. And then I've got escrito. And then I've got, muerto. And then I've got puesto. And then roto. And then vuelto. I got dicho, hecho, previsto, which by the way is the same as visto with pre on the beginning of it. And then I've got resuelto, visto again, and expuesto, which again is the exact same as puesto, but with X in front of it, like that, okay? Now let's fill these out. And then again, I strongly suggest you go back through my past participles video, which is right below all these links, and you can review that even more if you need help. So the doors are closed, the doors, las puertas, and I'm going to just take the verb cerrar, and I'm going to, I always put it in the masculine form first, and then I look at my subject and I say that is feminine and plural. So I'm going to change this to feminine and plural. So cerradas. Got it? And then the flowers are dead. I'm going to start with muerto. It is feminine and plural, so muertas. Got it? Next one, they are broken, so it's roto. That is masculine and plural, so rotos. And the word is spoken, which would be dicho, but it happens to be feminine and singular, so dicha. Dicha. Okay? And that is your review. Good luck on the final, and I hope to see you on Tuesday morning at 6:30.